Fucking hey, man. Glad to see you guys. You guys are fucking patriots. Look at this guy. He's got respect for the door. There's 4 million people coming in. It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming.
What is the cost of lies? It's not that we'll mistake them for the truth. The real danger is that if we hear enough lies, then we no longer recognize the truth at all.
Why would I have anything to say to you? All you do is lie.
What else is left but to abandon even the hope of truth and content ourselves instead with stories?
It's the role of good journalism to take on powerful abuses. And when powerful abuses are taken on, there is always a back reaction.
Take an animal virus and you increase its transmissibility to humans, right. You're saying that's not gain of function?
That is correct. And Senator Paul, you do not know what you are talking about, quite frankly. And I want to say that officially.
When you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead.
About is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. Okay?
Welcome back, Habbening Bros, to another Habbening TV. Yes, it's Monday again, and we have big news. President Potato has dropped out of the race. Yes, everyone knew it was a matter of time. Well, everyone with a brain, I knew it was only a matter of time, as I have been saying for a couple of weeks. If you've been watching politics closely for years, like some kind of demented autist, like myself, it was only a matter of time before Biden was forced out. Yes, there were rumors and counter rumors, and every single time there was a rumor, he had to deny the rumor, and every single time he denied the rumor, it undermined his position. And then, of course, the death blow. Barack Obama came out and told him to consider his position, which, of course, is an old British term for get the fuck out of office, matey. Your backers aren't having it. So it turns out that Biden, he got COVID, bros. Don't worry, he's, probably how many boosters has that motherfucker had? Did they really take? I had always assumed that the elites were not taking the Fauci sauce, that they were getting a special deluxe saline version. But the truth may be even grimmer to contemplate, that they actually trusted the science, that they actually took it. I bet Obama didn't take it. It's a test, bro. It's a test. And you failed. Yes, so now cackling Kamala heels up Harris is in the race. Bros, she is about to explore what will be unburdened by what has been, because she's a straight up Marxist, Gnostic, race communist, basically, right? So she clearly represents the race communist faction. And they're trying to get the revolution going. I reckon they need, they definitely need another 4 years sort of unopposed to really gel this thing together. If Trump gets in, it will be the end of global race communism. Oh, what a shame that would be. Yes, the revolution is very close, bros. They only need about another 4 years to gel that bitch. They are playing for all of the marbles. What's a few political assassinations or bombings or burning a few cities when you are trying to grasp what will be unburdened by what has been? Am I right? Am I right? It's the best possible reason. As I believe Lenin said, you can't make a communism without breaking a million heads, or something like that. We also have tonight. What else do we have tonight? Oh yes, more spooky stuff about the Trump assassination attempt continues to leak out. Honestly, there is more than I could cover on like this show. I'd probably have to do like a whole special, and things are moving so fast. There has been a lot of news in the past 4 days, but yes, there are questions. Something Cheadle, I don't know her first name, the female diversity head of the Secret Service, was in front of Congress today getting grilled by congressmen. I can give you a summary, basically, of what she said. I can't comment. It's an ongoing investigation. I can't recall. Some of the congressmen got very, very pissed off with her. Nancy Mace actually started like swearing. She was so pissed off, pretty based. Everyone's like, oh, no, we have to maintain decorum in the chamber. Yeah, I mean, like, look, come on. It's only like, one part of the government is trying to, cover up an assassination attempt against, the possible next president. It's fine. It's fine. Look, that's not important. What is important is that we maintain decorum. And for our last story, of course, as we know, diversity is our greatest strength, and there is no country more diverse and more strengthy than the United Kingdom, as demonstrated, ably last few days, where there was a massive riot of diversity in Leeds, where many, many diverse people celebrated their diversity by, kicking cop cars and setting stuff on fire and generally running the police out of town. Maybe they should have protested against the lockdown. Then they would have sent the TSG in and gone really hard. But alas, they were not lockdown protesters. They were stunning and diverse individuals of color. So the police couldn't really do much about it. Really, it's fine. Fortunately, of course, the UK continues to be more diverse. Or will it? It looks like Labour might finally be doing something. After all, how are you supposed to integrate a country into the global government if there is too much societal instability? Obviously, you want some societal instability, and you want to be able to undermine the native populations, but you got to keep it at a steady kind of simmer. If it starts boiling over, it looks bad. You know what I mean, right? It looks bad for foreign investment. You're going to go over to Saudi Arabia and say, invest in the new globalist Britain, and they're going to be like, yeah, but there's riots and stuff everywhere. What the hell's going on? It's bad for business, bro. So, Labour might be actually cracking down. It's fine when they do it, of course. You can't call Labour racist because they're lefties, and everybody knows that lefties can't be racist. Hey, man, I didn't write the rules. I just, relay them to you, and if you disagree, you're probably a racist. So have you considered shutting up or possibly going to diversity gulag training? I hear it's lovely this time of year. You know what I mean? 10% off. I'm kidding. You pay for it with your taxes anyway. Oh, it's free. You only have to pay with your sanity. Anyway, let's get onto it. Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, and before I go to the chat, by the way, shilling time gives me all the delicious monies. You can send super chats via Entropy, or also you can send Rumble rants. It turns out that Rumble actually has been paying me, and I just didn't realize it. So that's totally cool. Either would be great. I'm not a man to refuse money from my viewers. No, seriously, it would be lovely. Means so much. All that kind of other stuff. Let's see who we've got in the chat. J. Chiva Loophole, Yiz the Eunuch. I will be on Discord and Dragons tonight at 11. I don't know who the guest list is. I think Yiz told me, but I forgot. Teabag and Therapist, Wyatt's Chorch, Livia Drusilla. Good to see you, Livia, as always. Captain Crisps, the captain of the Crisps, is in the his home. Sede Sapiente. I think that's everybody in the Rumble chat. In the YouTube chat, we have Streaky Bacon, Victorian Time Traveller, Yiz Double Teaming It, Total Blackout Painting. Good to see you, man. And I think that's everybody. Yes, that's everybody. And in the Rumble chat, we have Pelagius14, Highland Fool, Camille the Wicked. Good to see you, bros. I actually have 660 subs on Odysee now. Woo! It has been foretold that when I reach 666 subs on Odysee, the Antichrist would emerge. The rod in the ring will strike. I'll get injured in the head and have like one eye and come out, and you'll all realize that I was actually being paid by Alex Soros this entire time. I don't know. I mean, look, you know, if he wants to pay me a couple $1 million, I mean, I wouldn't say no. You know, look, if you're watching Alex, right? Look, you know, look, hit me up. I'm sure we can organize something. You know, I'm not a proud man. Couple of milli to betray everything I hold dear. You know, I mean, yes, you would betray everything that you held dear and become a husk of your former self. But on the other hand, right, monies, you know, yeah. We have a couple of late joiners in the Rumble chat. Ardent Party, good to see you, sir. And Miss Twisted, good to see you as well. Oh, as well as Timmy Bobinson. Good to see you guys. Right, so let's get on with it. Today's meme, of course, Trump's ear bandage was so unnecessary. I agree. Unless, of course, Trump was worried about catching COVID in his ear hole. Didn't think about that, did ya? Smarty pants. He was masking up his ear is what he was doing. He was trying to not kill grandma with his ear COVIDs. Actually, at the time when I saw the bandage, I was worried that like maybe he had his eardrum injured or something like that. Because usually if you get your eardrum fucked up, they cover the entire ear. But no, I don't know. Right, let's get on with the show. Just let me find the right window. Here we go. Right. So the news of the moment, the first news of the moment, of course, is that President Potato has been peeled. Yes, oh my God. The potato coup is how it is going to go down in history, where the strong black globalist Obama took out President Potato. It's actually kind of weird what's going on. There is definitely a lot of palace intrigue going on. It seems like the Democratic Party has, broadly speaking, split into two factions. There is the Obamas, who I presume represent sort of globalism, I guess. I always thought Obama was all about that race communism, and the Clintons, who seem to be supporting Biden. I don't know. It's hard to tell at the moment. You know, there's a lot of intrigue going along behind the scenes. Yes, he just up and said he's not going to do it. Not on a video statement or anything like that. He just basically came out and posted a thing on Twitter. Now, this has raised a few questions. Is Biden in control of his Twitter account? Come on, like Biden can use Twitter. So, you know, somebody posted this. Apparently, all of his staff has found out that he was dropping out of the race basically from Twitter. So they're going to be like, you know, out of a job. They didn't even tell them. My fellow Americans, over the last 3.5 years, we made great progress as a nation. The thing. Anyway, today America has the strongest economy in the world. We made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, lowering prescription drug costs, and promoting race communism, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. I wrote the bill. We provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances. Passed the first gun safety laws in 30 years. Appointed the first African-American woman. I love those African-American women, especially the young ones. The frizzy hair smells so good. Passed the first, to the Supreme Court. Passed the most significant climate legislation in history of the world. That's right. We have stopped the climate. And America has never been better positioned to lead where we are today. None of this could have been done without you, the American people, which is why I did most of this with executive orders. So, basically boilerplate fucking bullshit. DJ Beast, good to see you, sir. Dude, crazy. Now, according to his physician, Kevin O'Connor, this is breaking news, by the way. The president continues to perform all of his presidential duties, but he hasn't gone on camera to announce that he is dropping out. Now, I mean, you know, this is a bit weird. You would expect that he would sort of, you know, he would at least do like a little message saying, my fellow Americans, you know, maybe, you know, so of course the scuttlebutt is that he's actually really goddamn fucking ill. President Biden completed his 10th dose of Paxlovid this morning. President Biden is currently taking poison and is feeling much better. His symptoms have almost resolved completely. His pulse, blood pressure, respiratory rate, and temperature remain absolutely normal. His oxygen saturation continues to be excellent on room air. His lungs remain clear. The president continues to perform all of his presidential duties, which I presume basically means drinking milky tea and having a nap under a blankie. So yes, now, of course, as soon as this happened, speculation suddenly moved to who was going to replace him. And of course, there was a massive effusive outpouring of, Biden, he's such an awesome guy. He was the best president we ever had. You know what I mean? Like, he was the best kitty sniffer that we know, right? He was the best, you know, and again, if you are an autistic watcher of politics such as myself, this is entirely expected, right? When the leader is pushed aside, the first thing that happens is that all the people that pushed him aside come out and say what an awesome chap he was, and by standing aside, he's, you know, made a tremendous contribution to the country, and this is the New York Times, so, you know, he made the courageous choice, bros. Yes, the courageous choice. Fucking, dude, so sick of this shit. It's so predictable, right? It's a palace coup, basically, right? He's still going to stay as president, or, you know, sort of, as I said, sitting in his chair in the sunshine, drinking a milky tea. Oh, we have Resistance GB in the YouTube chat. Good to see you, man. His term in office did lasting. Wait. Oh no, they're talking about Trump. So, you know, of course they do a bit of like the Trump bashing, obviously. More Trump bashing. It's the New York Times. So, you know, basically Biden's awesome. Trump is really bad. And I actually, through my secret contacts, bros, right? I actually gained a copy of leaked secret footage of an attempted recording by Biden himself to do his sort of like resignation speech. You've heard it here first. Mate, I had to grease so many palms to get a hold of this. Don't worry about it being on Dave Rubin's Twitter. I was actually the one that gave it to the rest of the world. You saw it here first, bros. Check it out.
My fellow Americans, I want to take a moment to address some of the hateful shit you've been talking about me. Many of you have said I am suffering from brain worms, or that I have applesauce for brains. Well, I won't mince words, so here it is. Fuck you. You're all a bunch of faggots. End of quote. Repeat the line. So enjoy President Cackles or President Booty Juice. I really don't give two fucks anymore. Biden out.
Apparently his staff urged him to reconsider the tenor of this message, but he was like, no, fuck you, Jack. I'm the president. I'll do what I want, basically. So the next question, of course, is who will replace him? It looks like the Dems are going up with heels up Harris. Probably because, she has access to about the $200 million war chest that has been donated. Apparently there are some weird sort of like rules around who can actually use the money, and she has access to it. And, of course, she's a black woman. She's black. Did I mention that she's black? Yes, she's black. She's a woman. Did I mention that she's a woman? Yes, she's a woman. But she's also a Gnostic race communist, which I imagine, is sort of critical as they try and gel the revolution. Yes, let's see, what else have we got here? So the real question is, if Harris is going to run, who is going to be her VP pick? Current top choice is Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, who, has all the right sort of, ethnic connections to make that a good, a good choice. Plus, he's not really, really well known. There's Gretchen Whitmer. She might be sort of a bit undermined by, that sort of fake FBI plot where she was alleged to be kidnapped, and it turned out the FBI made the entire thing up. Andy Beshear and Gavin Newsom, of course, is plagued by his record in California. According to Polymarket, Shapiro is the top choice at the moment. What a surprise. Let's see. Now, immediately after this, many sort of Democratic movers and shakers came out to support Heels Up Harris, Ms. Cackles herself, for the president. Here's Adam Schiff. Here's Alexander Soros. So she's got all the important people that matter. And Polymarket at the moment. So again, I've stopped really looking at the polls. I've just started looking at the betting averages because I find they tend to be more accurate. Now, Kamala got a big boost after Biden resigned, but this is the current state of play. Trump 65, Kamala 29. I believe she was up as high as 35 for a bit, but she has dropped down, possibly because there is so much bad stuff about her. I mean, you know, look, she's cancer, right? She's just cancerous, right? And she's got a terrible record when she was like the DA in California, you know, locking people up and, you know, and then not locking people up. So she did like both sides. She like locked a bunch of people up for like weed, and then she like started the policy of just like, you know, abolishing bail, leading to, you know, a massive rise in crime. So, you know, let's see. Now, of course, Obama did not endorse Harris. Dum, dum, dum. The palace crew intensifies. The Obamas versus the Clintons. Could we have like a cage match or something like that? Man, come on. Come on. Who wouldn't pay money to see like the Obamas fight the Clintons in a sort of, you know, winner takes all death match? I'd be betting on Big Mike. Personally, I think that girl's shoulders, she's got a lot in her, is what I'm saying. Right. Check this out.
Last night, the message from President Biden and those around him was, quote, all systems go and campaign full speed ahead. Then at around 1:45 p.m., he notified senior team members that he had changed his mind. Let's get to what might have changed his mind, Brett, but also this statement from Barack and Michelle Obama, which does not endorse Kamala Harris. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton have come out to endorse her. President Biden endorsed her. But here's what the Obamas say. We will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges. Ouch. Yeah. Last night,
So yes, they are going to create a process from which an outstanding nominee will emerge, right? So again, in politics speech, that basically means, you know, we're not going to endorse Harris. We're going to have an open primary, and we're going to throw our weight, I don't know, behind somebody. There have been persistent rumors that Michelle Obama might run, but apparently she's not keen on it, but she would be a massive shoo-in. DNC chair says there will be a, quote, orderly process to choose the new Dem nominee, right? Despite the fact that Biden's already been nominated, but he's dropped out. I don't know how Democratic nomination politics works. I'm sure it is basically a cesspool. So yes, there's going to be an orderly process. Unburdened, looking forward to what will be unburdened by what has been, I imagine. Now, since it's looking like it's going to be Heels Up Harris, Ms. Cackles herself, I thought I would give you a few clips just to give you an idea of how much of a race communist she really is. She gives it away quite a lot. This is an ad of hers from 2020. I'm sure everybody is absolutely sick of this bullshit now, especially after like all the BLM crap. I wonder if she's going to go with this messaging this time around.
So there's a big difference between equality and equity. Equality suggests, oh, everyone should get the same amount. The problem with that, not everybody's starting out from the same place. So if we're all getting the same amount, but you started out back there and I started out over here, we can get the same amount, but you're still gonna be that far back behind me. It's about giving people the resources and the support they need so that everyone can be on equal footing and then compete on equal footing. Equitable treatment means we all end up at the same place.
Of course, in the original version of this, after the camera pans away, you can just hear the guy on the left being like, "Yo, give me your wallet, bitch. What you doing up on this mountain, Whitey?" This is this is a compilation of Harris's worst takes. Lord grant me strength.
Considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that actually it was Mike Pence on the debate stage.
Kamala with the laugh. That's so funny. She kept laughing. Is there something wrong with her too? The media said Joe Biden's president. Is there something wrong with her? She kept laughing. The media said what?
Man, I'm not going to lie, that tune totally slaps. I don't know who the hell made that, but yeah, that's totally awesome. Sorry, this is the cringe clip of Kamala. Yes, I know, Sades, it should be in the cringe, but it is part of the news since this is likely to be the next presidential candidate that we are running. Oh, also, we have Fog in the Odysee chat. Good to see you, man. I think you're new. Thanks for coming along. Right, let's hear Harris in her own words, shall we?
Let me ask you one more question. I'm struck just in your presence. I was watching you on stage, watching the reactions from the crowd, looking you in the eye with your passion that you were displaying and talking about so many issues. And yet, you hear candidates suggesting that a vote for President Biden because of his age is somehow a vote for you, and that is hurled as an insult. It's intended to demonstrate some negative viewpoint towards you. What is your reaction to this thought that with your background in particular, with your career, that there is some thought that you are incapable?
Well, I think that most women who have risen in their profession, who are leaders in their profession, have had similar experiences. I was the first woman to be elected district attorney. I was the first woman to be elected attorney general of the state of California. And I'm the first woman to be vice president. And I love my job.
Ugh. In fact, it seems that, well, again, through my contacts, I have obtained exclusive access to Kamala's new campaign ad. It's a banger. Check it out, bros.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Yes, did I mention that she's black? Right, no, so this is the words, this is the wisdom. Years the Eunuch, that's all. I haven't seen it before. Years, where's it? Is that like, is that an actual rap song, or is that a joke? I can't tell anymore. The clown world is too severe.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. What can be, unburdened by what has been. To see what can be, unburdened by what has been. Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time. Okay, so do the salt and pepper all over it, just lather that baby up, right? And then get a nice big bottle of cheap white wine to baste with butter. Yes, hi. And as always, Wakanda forever. It is time for us to...
Wait, did she really say Wakanda forever? She was Kangs, bro. She was Kangs. I can see her getting the download from Yakub even as we speak, bros. Anyway, so that is the latest on the US election. Moving to other topics. The Trump assassination and the many irregularities. I'm so inured to this by this point. I mean, shit, right? I went through like 9/11 and, the Las Vegas shooting, and it just, there's so many glow-ups, right? They always have this kind of like stuff going on. Oh, hey, Janice, good to see you in the Rumble chat. It's always like this, right? Something weird happens, and, the glowies like run for cover and everyone's like, I can't help noticing this is highly shady. And then the FBI comes out and goes like, no, mate, no, it's fine, bro, it's fine, right? Like, what are you talking about? You don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. Of course, this was before Twitter sort of became the sort of combined child of like 4chan and the normies. Resistance GB. Damn, there's Rumble as well. This is too many streams. Somebody stop this man. No! I cannot be stopped. Shut me down on one platform and I just pop up on another, mate. It's my insurance policy. So, there is much speculation about where the shots came from. So this would require a whole episode to cover properly, but audio analysis of the shots suggests that there was a third shooter that may have been like closer to Trump. There have been also suggestions that there was another shooter on a different building, part of the American Glass research complex. It's very weird. There is also continuing speculation that it was not in fact Crooks who was the shooter, but another guy called Yurik, who looks very similar, but has some like weird features. Like, he had like ear gauges and stuff, and sort of muscly biceps, and he had a history working with Antifa. There are speculations that shots might have been fired out of these windows, which would be why there were like no, Secret Service on the roof. It's a massive shit show. I mean, all I really know at the moment is not to trust anything that the Glow State tells you, pretty much. There is also persistent curiosity about the water tower, which would have made the ideal Overwatch position. There is this very grainy footage which purports to show somebody stepping out and possibly firing from the top, of the water tower. It's very grainy though, so I don't know.
Several witnesses that day claimed the water tower.
And I just screamed, it's the sniper, and he was firing down toward the water tower.
That's what we're hearing. Fox News live streamed the following testimony, but omitted it from final edits.
Fence where the other shooter was. There was one I heard in the water tower. There was one by the fence. And still, obviously, initial reports.
NBC live streamed the following testimony of a woman who was in the front row.
He could see the sharpshooter behind Trump. He said the sharpshooter shot to the left. He killed the gentleman in the water tower here.
And omitted the following from the final edit.
Now they feel that there was two shooters on both sides. So they got the one on the tower on this side, but the one on the right side they never got. So that's why they wanted us to leave immediately, because they thought there's still a shooter out there somewhere. I'm glad that guy's no longer with us anymore in that tower. And I hope they get the other one too.
Images of the water tower show a shadow at the very top. Frame-by-frame analysis shows what could be described as muzzle flash or the reflection of a scope lens. Before any shots were fired, police were seen running towards the water tower.
Oh, wow. Where are they running to?
Multiple shooters.
So yes, there's the possibility of the water tower. There are some like weird things about the interviews given by Crooks's classmates. Here's a bunch of them allegedly doing like crazy stuff and getting arrested just before giving the interview, making it possible that police or somebody had leverage over them.
Bro, stop!
My fucking God.
Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you good, bro?
We were all in the car or something.
A few minutes later.
Fine. Did you ever have any interactions with Thomas, any shared classes in high school?
No, I didn't have any classes with him. My only interactions with him were just seeing him in school. I mean, he was bullied, sat alone at lunch.
The reaction that this guy made?
Insane. I mean, this is where I live. I never thought this would be going on in a town that I've grew up in my whole life. Well, I was actually at Bethel Sheets last night. Bethel Park Sheets, the one right down the road. And we were just like, people were coming in and we just heard it, like people were talking about it, like, yo, this kid's from Bethel, like, and that's how we all learned. Then we started seeing pictures online of him, and we were like, wow, this is insane.
Like he kind of stood out as a bit of a loner.
Yeah.
Was that ever anything that might have been worrying to you or might have rang any alarm bells?
I mean, yeah, but that's not something you want to think about, like that. You don't want to have that first thought in your head, like, he's a little off, is he gonna do something? Like, you don't, so it's kind of just pushed it to the back of your head.
Now this makes my sussy gland throb, right? So they're like trying to blow up cars earlier in the day. They stream it on their phone. The cops get a hold of them. This kid has never like really met Crooks. He's not in any of the same classes. He doesn't know him, but he does know that he's a loner and that he's been bullied, and he just happens to know all of the right things to say to advance the narrative that he was a lone shooter. Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe nothing, but it still makes my sussy gland go off. Now, the photo of either Crooks or Yerrick dead, the really, really gory one with the, the blood going down the head, right, was allegedly leaked by a man in a grey suit, right? This is so X-Files, right? Man in a grey suit who went up to the top of the roof, allegedly, after Crooks or whoever had been shot, and asked the cops to take a photo and send it to some random number, and the cops thought he was Secret Service, so they just did it. Okay.
The local officers went up to that roof and started taking pictures of the dead body, of the shooter's body. So suddenly a guy in a gray suit walks up the ladder and goes up to the roof. And this guy in the gray suit, who didn't appear to have credentials, everybody assumed he was the Secret Service. So he tells one of the local law enforcement, send those pictures to this cell phone. And he gives him a number. And everybody assumed, oh, that must be Secret Service. It turns out it wasn't Secret Service. So we're going to tell you exactly who that person was and what agency the local enforcement sent the pictures to. Ron Johnson has it all in his preliminary report, and it's pretty incredible. So we're digging deep into this investigation of that massive security failure that occurred when a shooter was able to get 7 shots out. And, of course, grazing President Trump's ear and killing Corey Compertor, which we all pray for his family right now. So we're talking about that this morning. We will also talk with Eric.
So that is clearly sussy as hell, right? I mean, we're always making jokes about the dudes in the grey suits. I guess Men in Black have been upgraded to the Men in Grey now. This is allegedly footage of the man in the grey suit, which makes sense because there wouldn't be that many people with grey suits walking around.
We are trying to find out what happened, if there is a suspect
taken down. It would not be surprising because there was very quick response, as there always would be in this kind of situation. This is developing very quickly. It has happened very quickly. As you can see, some law enforcement mulling around there. The crowd not moving. We are trying to...
Yeah, perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Livia Drusilla says that Cheadle testified today before Congress that he, the man in the grey suit, was not a member of the Secret Service. CIA, anyone, FBI, Anonymous, Glow Agency. There's so many of them, basically. You could probably just like rock up and say, oh, I'm from TND. Or something like that, and just like flash a badge, and they'll be like, oh, what, you never heard of the TND? Oh yes, it's a very, very highly super secret government organization. The shot that killed either Crooks or Yerrick, dependingly, was a 1 in a million shot. Amazing, amazing. Apparently, the counter sniper, we're still not sure which one, managed to kill Crooks with a single shot, even though he was hiding behind a roof and all this kind of other stuff. This sort of raises questions about the water tower, because the water tower would have been the perfect place to take the kill shot, which of course, if you've got like a patsy, you don't want them talking. So, I mean, I don't know. So it was like a 1 in a million to get that. And then there is the matter of Austin Capital Management. Is that what the name of the company? Austin Private Wealth. That basically, allegedly, did a $1 billion short option buy on Trump stock the day before the assassination attempt. Now, the company in question has come out and said, oh, no, it was a mistake. We just filed our reporting wrong. However, there was also like a 4 million option short on Rumble. Rumble Bros. Because, of course, Rumble is part of the Trump infrastructure, which is why they allow you to, like, speak. They're just not mentioning that very, very much. As you can see, the price of DJT, which is basically sort of like Truth Social, spiked after he survived. And it would have been a massive, massive loss. There it is. Austin Private Wealth, 120,000 shorts on... So, you know, betting, obviously, that the price goes down. Why does it look suspicious? And they're like, no, it wasn't real. I mean, it's a good thing that it wasn't real, because if it was, they'd have to pay out a whole lot of money, unless, oh, I don't know, the stock market went down on Monday or something like that. You know, what's the likelihood of that happening? In other completely unrelated news, a mangled update from CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike, of course, being an internet security company that was instrumental in starting the whole Russiagate hoax after the DNC hack that was allegedly the documents taken by Seth Rich and given to WikiLeaks, which, you know, started the whole persecution against Assange, pushed out this update and basically bricked all of these Windows PCs, including the ones running all of the stock markets. Yeah, of course they'd be fucking running Windows, because they are idiots. When Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State, she was illegally funneling sophisticated weapons through Libya to terrorists in the Middle East in an event to take out Assad in Syria for Israel. When the weapons transfer went sideways and the US ambassador was killed in Benghazi, it was discovered she was using an illegal private server for secret communications. She destroyed the server, but not before its contents were leaked by WikiLeaks, including communications about bizarre occult rituals and inexplicable code words involving children and pizza. Instead of investigating the leak themselves, the FBI relied on a CrowdStrike investigation that falsely claimed the server was hacked by Russia. The FBI cleared Hillary Clinton despite admitting she broke the law and launched the Russiagate investigation, using more fake Clinton campaign disinfo to tie Trump to Russia to get a FISA warrant and spy on Trump while leaking dirt to the press to undermine his first presidency. When Trump had a call with Zelensky and asked about CrowdStrike, a whistleblower falsely claimed that a quid pro quo had happened and launched the first impeachment to stop Trump's inquiries. Fast forward to 2024, and Trump is dominating Biden when he miraculously survives a deep state orchestrated assassination attempt 2 days before the Republican National Convention. 2 days later, CrowdStrike causes the biggest computer network crash in all of history, knocking millions of corporate and government systems offline for hours. Now, I just want to point something out about the CrowdStrike hack. Every single computer that was affected by it had to be rebooted in person. You had to get actual people to go in there and physically interact with the machines, which would also be a great way to, I don't know, remove stuff or accidentally wipe a few servers. Who knows? Who knows, bros? Who knows? Again, it makes my sussy gland tingle. Also, today we had the head of the Secret Service, the stunning and brave Kimberly Cheadle. Is that her name? Kimberly Cheadle. Now, this was, I watched some of this, but honestly, it was quite frustrating. All the Democrat guys were basically trying to make it about gun control, saying like, oh my God, do you know how dangerous AR-15s are? Because, of course, that's the most dangerous thing about an AR-15. You can just leave it alone somewhere, and it will magically levitate by itself and go and, like, kill random people. They're very, very, very dangerous, right? You don't need, like, a person at all. This is probably the best clip. This is Congressman Krishnamurthy, basically sort of chewing her out.
Director Cheadle, as you know, the shooter began shooting at 6:11 p.m. Eastern on July 13th. NBC reported that at 5:51 p.m., 20 minutes before the shooting began, the state police informed the Secret Service of their concern. Now, the rally was not paused at that point, correct?
No.
And according to NBC, just 2 minutes later, at 5:53 p.m., the Secret Service notified its snipers about the gunman. The rally wasn't paused at that point either, correct?
No.
Let me show you some video footage by rally goers. If you could play the video on the screen up here. This was taken 2 minutes before the shooting started. If you could turn up the volume.
Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
It's much tougher than
it happens. You went right on the roof with that.
Up here. Ma'am, that doesn't look like suspicious behavior. That looks like threatening behavior to me. And the rally wasn't paused at that point either, correct?
I can tell you, as I stated earlier, sir, that the moment that the shift surrounding the president were aware of an actual threat.
That's a threat right there. The guy's on the roof and everybody's yelling at him.
Yes.
And directing the officer's attention to him. The rally was not paused at that point, correct?
We are currently still combing through communications and when communications were passed.
Well, I can point you to this communication. It's 2 minutes before the shots started ringing out. Director Cheadle, yes or no? Was there ever a moment where the Secret Service actually considered pausing the rally?
The Secret Service would have paused the rally had they known or been
So the answer is no.
Was an actual threat.
The answer is no. Correct?
I can speak to you in generalities.
No, I don't want generalities. I want
all
specifics.
Of the communications.
The answer is no. You did not consider pausing the rally, correct?
The people that are in charge of protecting the president on that day would never bring the former president out if there was a threat that had been identified.
Well, they did, because we've now identified 3 points in the 20 minutes before the shooting that the threat emerged.
So, yeah, stunning and brave woman head of the Secret Service isn't going to resign. It's definitely not her fault. Can't ask her answer any specific questions because it's an ongoing investigation and and all this kind of other stuff. Some of the congresspersons interviewing her got extremely agitated by this stonewalling.
You know what else is dangerous? I believe your horrifying ineptitude and your lack of skilled leadership is a disgrace. Your obfuscating today is shameful, and you should be fired immediately and go back to Garden Doritos. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
She used to work for PepsiCo before she was head of the civil service, in case you were wondering. Right, so on to our final story. As of course you know, in the UK, diversity is our greatest strength, and as we get more diverse, we just get strengthier and girthier. Here is another wonderful side effect of diversity. Mate, I'm feeling the diversity deep within me. I can't wait until we're so diverse. There are literally no more white people left, and then of course the country will run the way it always should have. There was a massive riot in Leeds, basically. I'll play you some footage. Just to give you an idea, Hare Hills, which is in Leeds, is 1.7% white. Fuck, dude. Oh, mate. So at this point, the whites in this part of Leeds are not just a minority; they are a rarity, like a very serious rarity. So this whole thing basically kicked off after police removed this man's 5 kids on suspicion of abuse because the one of the 8-month-old baby had like a bump on its head. This started with the Roma community, which like are basically gypsies. People keep calling them Romanians, but apparently there's a difference. The Romanians don't really like the Roma. Resistance GB, do I have to exterminate half of myself then? I don't know. Which half? Honestly, you might be better off exterminating the white half, the way things are going, mate. And just, embrace your blackness. Listen to some Public Enemy, mate, and just really embrace it. So this is some testimony from the father. As you can see, these are Roma. Check it out.
This guy is not been home. Yeah. Okay, he's been working. One of child is dropping the floor. Okay, by other kids. All right. Yeah. The kids is not crying. When mom is come back to see the kids, is not see anything what's happened. After one day, on the morning, to see the kids is swollen on his head. Every parent has action what's going on. Yeah. The kids is been to the hospital, okay?
Yeah. Been checked out.
They check out.
Full X-rays.
Yeah. If the question is, if the parents they knows these things it itself, do you think the parent take the kids to the hospital?
Definitely not. No.
Not, okay?
The dulcet tones of the English language. The Cockney spirit is alive and well. Fucking hell. Now, of course, the Roma community reacted with poise and grace to the police taking the children away. Okay, to be fair, with the sort of the state of the current NHS and stuff, I can kind of sympathise with them kicking off. But here you go. Here's some footage. At least they do have a sense of community. Look at them all coming together, young and old, crossing racial lines, all to hate the police. It's good that they can bond over something. Fucking hell. This then spread into the center of town and got so bad that the cops basically buggered off. It's a shame they, if they were protesting against the lockdowns, obviously, the TSG, the heavies would have been brought in. But obviously, you know, because it was a riot of peace and diversity, the police just decided to bugger off.
What is this going? No way! No way! Oh my fucking word! Oh, my body is gone! Oh my days! No way! No way! What is this going? Oh my God! No way! No way! No way! No way! Oh my God! Look at the people! Look at crazy! Look at the people! Oh my day! Oh my day! That's so incredible! Oh my day! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! Oh my day! No way!
No way, bro! No way! Is that all you got to say? No way, bro! No way! You know, sort of, I mean, you know, they're ripping up paving stones. I don't know. I mean, you know, I wouldn't want to give anyone ideas, obviously. So, yeah, we got a bit more.
Share the live, please. Share the live. Double tap, share the live. Share the live. Thank you. Oh, the police are on the way now. The police have gone. The police have chipped.
Yeah. This is just crazy, man.
Dámosle!
Now, the councillor for Hare Hills was just recently elected. He is a very, very Muslim man who was like, you know, shouting Allahu Akbar when he got elected. This is the kind of police officers that were urging for calm.
This is Councillor Salma Arif. I'm here with...
Hello, my name's Inspector Ali Nichols. I'm the East Leeds Neighbourhood Police Inspector.
Oh, he looks hard. Look at him, mate. That guy is the face of fear. You just got to look at him and you're like, whoa. Don't want to fuck with the police when they've got guys like that. I mean, just, what is this? The soy police. Holy crap, man. Like, oh, dude, we gotta, oh, dude, I can't believe this is the police force. I mean, I can believe this is the police force, to be perfectly honest.
There is an ongoing situation currently in Hare Hills. We're aware of that. The police is here. We are asking everybody in the area to please stay at home at this moment in time.
Yeah, so if you can all just stay where you are, stay in your houses. We will manage this, and if you're out in the crowd, I'll just ask you to go home, please, so we can keep everybody safe. Thank you.
And we will endeavour to keep local residents.
Yeah, just go home, bros. Just stay at home. We've got it covered. Now, to be fair, the councillor involved was actually trying to like stop the rioting, and fair dues to this guy.
He's a good man. He's a good man. He's trying to stop it. He doesn't condone this behaviour. I really want to help him, but
I really want to help him, but I'm streaming on TikTok now, and I've got like all these like views. So, you know, I can't really help to stop a riot. Plus, if the riot stops, people might stop watching my stream.
Councillor Motin Ali from Green Party is stopping it.
Who's inside the house? You're gonna be blessed like that. Think before you act. Children in there. Your family's in there. Think before you act. There's no one there. Those cameras are recording each and every one of us.
Bro, I'm just here to get home, bro. My boilers broke.
10 years ago, and they got their whole life destroyed. Use your brains. You're not excited.
I agree. I agree.
You can't treat you like this. You're right, brother. You're right. Yes, brother. You can't treat your neighborhood like this. No, there now. No. Right, brother.
Councillor Motin Ali from Green Party. He was labelled a bad man, but he's not.
Yeah, man, like, you know, I'm sure he's a great guy. He just happens to be the kind of person to shout Allahu Akbar when he wins an election, you know. And as if that were not enough, there was another riot in Whitechapel with the Bengali community. Apparently, there's a bit of a thing going on in Bangladesh at the moment. The government's like trying to like rework some employment law or something like that, and everyone's getting very pissed off. And so, of course, a bunch of Bengalis attacked a newspaper office because import the world. If they don't get a handle on this shit soon, man, it's going to very much put off foreign direct investment. And of course, the globalists can't have that. And it looks like Labor is at least signaling that they want to do something about this. It looks like the hostile environment is back, bros. They're going to start it up slowly. Labor goes to war on nail bars in fight against illegal immigration with 1,000 staff redirected from the Ditch Rwanda scheme. Do you know the Rwanda scheme had 1,000 people working on it? Fuck, mate. That's insane, right? They're going to target beauty salons and car washes. A new illegal immigration blitz this summer. Oh, I thought it was racist. No, you don't understand. We're Labor. You can't call us racist. We don't care. If only they were the Conservatives. Oh my God, I fucking hate the Conservative Party so much. They're actually just going to like return people. Apparently, if they find them, they're just going to kick them out of the country. I was reliably informed that this was completely impossible. Obviously, you know, there's that, you know, as I've been saying, Labor can interface with the administrative state and get stuff done, whereas the Home Office was just basically wasn't obeying the Conservatives at all. So, I mean, you know, yeah, so Resistance GB, 1,000 people to send, about one guy on a luxury holiday. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it looks like Yvette Cooper is going to start going hard. I mean, they better, because with stuff like this kicking off, it doesn't look very, very good. What I just want to know is how they're going to return them to safe countries. I was assured that this was completely impossible. Fuck. God, this country. Anyway, so yes, that's basically all of the news for the last 3 days, bros. I hope you enjoy it. It is now time for some cringe. Well, actually, it's more like sort of a bunch of like based stuff. Not too much cringe. This show, we have a little though. Let's see, what have we got in the cringe file? This is trans mental illness, pretty much.
One of the biggest challenges, particularly in this country right now, to trans people are feminists who feel that trans women are not women. They believe that trans women are actually just men, like wolves in sheep's clothing, going into safe spaces for women so that they can physically harm them. The thing that gets me the most about that argument is that you should see you're on the same side. Because if you are a survivor of domestic abuse, you at some point had your body fail you. It wasn't strong enough. It couldn't stand up to violence. And if you happen to be trans, you have had your body fail you. It hasn't performed the way you wanted it to perform. It hasn't been the way you wanted it to be. And to me, that just underscores the fact that we are all much more similar than we are different. One of the biggest...
Yes, your body hasn't performed the way you wanted it to perform. Reality is not what you wanted. How about surgical intervention? Fucking hell. Seriously. Some of the reactions to Biden dropping out are, you know, well, they're soy America tier. Enjoy.
He's dropped out! He dropped out! Ah! Joe Biden, please! Gen Z, we need to band together. Please. He was for Gen Z's first president. Ah!
Bro, I thought I was obsessed with politics. Listen, man, right? Like, look, go and, I don't know, go have like a chai latte or something, you know, chill out, watch a movie or something, right? Like, you don't need to take it quite so seriously, bro. Now, the Republican National Convention was on. I was going to cover it, but Biden dropped out. But this was one of the standout moments. They got Hulk Hogan up there. Oh, it was comfy, bros, right? For people who remember the 90s, you know, having like, you know, Hogan up there and stuff was freaking awesome, right? I identify obviously as a trans American, so I find all of this like totally awesome. Check this out.
You know, when I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough, and I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again. You know, when I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about...
Now, I gotta say, when I first saw this thing about looking out at all the real Americans, this is what came to mind.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Bro. Now, of course, Hogan being at the RNC immediately drew comparisons to Idiocracy and President Alonzo Camacho, the professional wrestler. I just thought I'd play a bit of this. I wonder if YouTube will strike me for this. Fuck it. Who cares?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of America! President Camacho! Shut up! Sit your monkey ass down. Chill out. Shit. I know shit's bad right now, with all that starving bullshit. And the dust storms, and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
That's what you said last time, dipshit. I got a solution. You're a dick.
South Carolina, what's up? That's what I thought. Now, I understand everyone's shit's emotional right now, but listen up. I got a 3-point plan to fix everything. Number one, we got this guy not sure. Number two, he's got a higher IQ than any man alive. And number three, he's gonna fix everything. I give you my word as president.
Love it. Love everything about it. Right. And this is another thing, right? So Hogan being up started all these clips going around of when Trump was friends with Vince McMahon, who ran the WWE. And this is freaking insane. Check this out.
Hey, look at this! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Oh my God! The hostile takeover of Donald Trump on Vince McMahon has happened at WrestleMania 23. I didn't think he would do it. I just... His hair has just engulfed Mr. McMahon.
This barber chair that must have belonged to a mighty bad barber. It was got straps for your arms.
Please, I don't deserve this.
And a seatbelt for your waist.
I don't deserve this, damn it.
My dentist has a chair like that, but I've never seen a barber chair. Uh-oh.
Austin restraining McMahon, who's begging for a reprieve.
Come on, Bobby, let's go. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I would love to hear what Mr. McMahon is saying. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Trump and Lashley shaving Mr. McMahon bald.
Don't do this to me!
I can hear Mr. McMahon screaming over here in ringside, JR.
Oh, no! No!
He's crying!
Stop it! Stop it, don't! You're gonna make me look like a focus!
Oh, no, no, please!
No! Oh, my God, no!
Donald Trump actually doing the honors himself. One billionaire shaving another billionaire's head.
And King, one of the great mysteries of life has just been discovered. It was Mr. McMahon's real hair all along. And he just lost it.
Bald-headed blue. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Oh, man. I miss WWE so much. Holy shit. That was peak Americana. Right, we have some like based stuff here. Here's the singer from Motorhead. Lemmy Overkill, giving his take on politics. Always been a bit of a fan of Lemmy, to be honest.
Because we know your political songs. What you can tell us about the new Prime Minister?
Nothing. They're all assholes anyway, you know. Every politician in the world is a son of a bitch. Anyway, they're all going to steal your money and raise taxes. You know, it doesn't matter what they say. They're always lying. That's their profession, to be a liar, you know. So you shouldn't expect anything better from any of them. Because it never, have you noticed, it never gets better, ever. You go, new politician, new Labour, Tony Blair, hey. Zero. Worse than Thatcher.
Have you any message to the audience for today?
Yeah, have fun, don't hurt each other, and screw politics, okay? And you'll be all right. Believe in rock and roll. That is the only religion that never lets you down.
Wise words. Wise word. Does anyone else think this looks like Keir Starmer in a hijab? Right? So I saw this. This is actually like quite bad. This is like a Muslim identifying trans Antifa member who allegedly shot someone dead. But I saw this picture and I was like, why the hell is Keir Starmer wearing a burqa? I'm not wrong, am I? Is Keir Starmer been like slipping out and going to like Portland and stuff and, you know, pretending to be a Islamic trans Antifa? Oh, mate, I just don't know anymore. Right, we got some stand-up. Sede Sapiente sent this to me. Thank you very much, Sedes.
He gets lost on stage. He'll always start out yelling, too. You know what I mean? He'll yell, and then he'll whisper, like, the most important part of the speech. We're like, look, folks. Look, where are we going here? It's not a joke. Look, folks. You look back better. It's not a joke. Not joker, look. Look, folks. You don't think? Bring back better. First, you're gonna stop. Oh, it's dog-faced pony soldier. Dog-faced pony soldier here. Look at you talking to that jack, not joking around, laughing at this. It's serious. It's got serious. Bring back better, but first you're gonna stop. Systematic racism. I wrote the damn bill, $800 trillion billion or something. Garage, 1954. I bring my garage. Carrion. You know the thing. There we go, Jack. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. We're bringing back jobs. We're the first blind airline pilot.
Very nice. I like it. And this has been going around as well. Who doesn't love a good Matrix reboot?
He is the one.
Awesome. Totally awesome. Yeah, this is funny. Wait, so we're on to the funny animals. Let's check entropy. Nothing on entropy. You can also send Odysee coins if you would like to support. Every episode requires like 1 Odysee coin to back it, or at least that's how much I put in. So if you can send some Odysee coins or a Rumble rant or something, that would be great. Right, on to the cute animals, or some funny animals, I guess. Secret Service versus one Sloopy boy. Right. Just to finish off. Check it out. I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Oh, so this is yet another example of how far like AI has come. Check this out, man. Man, that is crazy. Give it a couple of years and people will be making just entire like new movies out of AI and stuff. It's gonna be crazy, man. Right. Cats being derps. Who doesn't love that?
Midna. Midna.
More cats being derps. Why not?
Katzen zu holen.
Oh, Gypsy.
Nope.
No. No!
Oh no.
What else do we got? This is like funny. I'd love to know where to get one of these actually. Janice, so Odysee has always needed coins, sort of if you want to like post stuff, you need to like back everything you post needs to be backed by at least some of their currency. That's like basically how it works. Right, what else do we got? Oh man, corgis. Who doesn't love a nice corgi?
Ear positions of my potatoes and what they mean.
So cute. This is silly. The origin of the mysterious water. They need Mulder and Scully on the case, bros. And we just got some heartwarming stuff to finish up with. Aw. And finally, this is like so goddamn cute. Aw. Oh, and we have a last minute donation from Resistance GB. 100 Odyssey coins. Thanks very much, mate. I really appreciate it. All of those coins, all of those shekels will go towards backing my show on Odysee and the 666 followers I have. Ooh, spooky. Anyway, that is the end of the show. I'll be on Discord and Dragons tonight on Yiz's channel in about an hour and a half. I hope to see you there. I don't know who's on. Actually, let's just say goodbye to everyone in the chat. Seti Sapiente, Crisby13, good to see you, man. Even though you only made the last 5 minutes. Jay Chiva Loophole, Captain Crisps, Livia Drusilla, Resistance GB, of course. Good to see you, man. Who else have we got here? Total Blackout Painting, of course. I think Miss Twisted was in here as well. Good to see you, Twisted. I think that's everyone. If there's anyone I forgot, I do apologize. On the YouTube chat, we have Total Blackout Painting again. Janice, John Browning, good to see you. Streaky Bacon, Charlie Reedy. Pretty sure we saw some like other people in here. Lomax, of course. Good to see you, man. Hit me up on Discord. I think that's everybody. And in Odysee, of course. Total Blackout Painting again. Highland Fool. Resistance GB. Thanks so much for the coins, man. Tasia. Camille the Wicked. Anybody else? I think that's everybody. If there's anyone I forgot, DJ Based and Pelagius14. Good to see you guys. And I will be back on Thursday for another Habbening TV. Have a good night, everyone. See you later. Bye.